Y'all, so I look sweaty, so excuse me. I don't even be caring. Like, usually I'll pat it with my arms and stuff, but I've been touching a lot of stuff today. And I look like a hot mess. Somebody said my thing looked like a helmet. But anyways, no. It's on top of my wigger digger. And I got a wigger digger on my head. But anyways, companies always be lying. So I got hired at another retail job temporarily out of my field as a teacher assistant. I can't do cashier no more. I'm not young no more. I don't like retail, but I gotta do whatever for the bills. I specifically told them during my interview that I want sales floor. I get on the first day training and got to call back other places that hired me, and I'm going to do paperwork there, like wasting my time. But anyways, I'm a person who wanted to decapitate. Come on, girl. Like, I would literally get my head decapitated, chopped off for Jesus. That's how I want to do my bladder. Okay, I have to do with tightness. Okay, reducing my water is like helping a tiny bit versus the Botox, because you need several treatments. Like, how many? Anyways, so I decided to like hold my bladder and not immediately go to the bathroom, like training it and also reducing my water intake. But anyways, so annoying, like the tightness, but I just ignore it. Lastly, like, man, I be wanting to decapitate my bladder, like, for real. Like, I got this thing on and not even moving. Like, y'all, I learned the basics of driving. I gotta learn one day, like the entire driving stuff. Like, I don't drive certain areas, like where it's like a whole bunch of traffic, where like I never learned how to drive on a highway. Life is just too much. Like, you got this lady, like, I clearly told you I don't tell no job about my disability until I get hired in, or I will not get hired in. So I specifically told this lady, and then when I left out, because I asked, because while we was on the sales floor, the person who was training me was like, you have to do cashier. And I was like, well, I told her I just want sales floor, and they don't have that position open. It's filled. It's like a general merchandise. Okay, that's what I did. I did apparel at Walmart until they fired me on my leave of absence. I was gonna quit once I got back in my field working as a teacher assistant. I'm gonna have to stop at this library to go to the bathroom, and I literally stopped at Kroger's. But I wasted my time going to the bank, and it was closed because it's June 19th. Like, what holiday is that? I'm gonna have to Google. They be making up any holidays these days just to get a day off. But anyways, that's annoying. I'm so frustrated today. Like, I need to get working as soon as possible. And like, this is ridiculous. You got companies saying stuff that's not correct. Like, I specifically told you, lady, you know. And that's why another thing, when I was leaving out of the store, when I came in the store, I seen her, and she was still at the same location on the sales floor. She couldn't even look my way because she knows she lied. They just trying to hire anybody. And like, I was like, you know, after I found out this is mandatory, no, she ain't saying nothing. And I specifically told her I've worked at numerous jobs as a cashier when I was able to do so. And even if I didn't have a disability, I don't want to do cashier no more. I have 10 plus years in retail, and then 4.5 working with children. I actually have more than that. But anyways, that was at a public school. I'm just like so over it. Like, so annoying. Like, you got manager and she couldn't look my way because you lied. Like, you wasted my time. Like, obviously I'm still paid, but like, you wasted my time, because I say these other jobs that I told them, no, never mind, I found a different job, you know, whatever. I believe I'm going the right way. Anyways, and COVID messed my memory up so bad. But I can smell again, and like, my taste and my smell be altered, but it's making progress. My memory, I don't think that's ever gonna recover. I have the worst memory ever. Anyways, God bless. I'm gonna stop at this library before before I go into this retail place and put in my paperwork. Because I had to call back today, like, immediately, like, do you still got the position open? This manager told me to run. I'm literally at that job. Like, I was like, well, this not going to work for me, because that's when I let them know once I got hired in about my disability. And so they could have been like, you know what, well, since you got a disability, like, you don't have to do cashier. Like, I don't care if I don't have a position open for that or not. And I would keep looking to see if they ever have another position opening, like, for that merchandise. But I don't like no company that lies. Like, you legit lied. Like, you legit lied and said, like, you didn't. I told you specifically about my experience right now wanting to do cashier. You specifically didn't say nothing about that. That is mandatory, because I specifically told her I just want a sales floor job, and she lied. Liars, man. Liars. Companies, people, they lie so much. Like, you're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Like, I literally didn't need my badge no more. I didn't need the paperwork. And look at this. I'm not gonna show my name. Look at this. A legit ID number. No longer need that. Wouldn't need it permanently anyways, 'cause it would have been a temporary job. I hate retail. I'm only good at retail. My first job out of high school was food, which I suck at. It was Taco Bell. They was like, oh my goodness, this girl suck. Get out the line. Like, making food. Even ordering they stuff, I would mess up people's orders and stuff. The cashiering, I worked 10 plus years, like I said, in retail. PS Aeropostale, Hollister, you name it. Big Lots, etc. I worked at the post office. I could work in my field, human services. But I love working with children. I love helping people. I'm going to have to pat my face. And this is why I love keeping acne patches, because your pimple won't be big. Unfortunately, I don't have the money right now because Walmart freaking fired me on my leave of absence. So I was keeping up on my acne patches. I'm gonna go in there and pat my face. They might not even have, I don't even think they have anything to dry pat it. And I got tissue, but I'm so germophobic. Like, I have not sanitized my car. So look at that. But anyways, like, I try to stay on my acne patches, because if you know anything about the acne patches, I've been wasting my gas. I'm turning that off. Going and that job was far out. This job is closer, but it wasn't full time. They say you will get one day. How did they say it? Eventually you'll be able to work full time or something. They just got part time. But anyways, and see, I'm holding my butter for a little bit because I don't rush no more. Like, you're going to hold it. Like, don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to hold on, sweetie. Okay, little virgin down there. You're going to have to hold on. You can be tight all you want. I deal with that 24/7. And it's really because of reducing my water intake. And it's harder to empty my bladder even more when I drink less water. So, I gotta do what I gotta do. Until, supposedly, this Botox, several, or a pacemaker, if that don't work after how many, to see results. Anyways, acne patches. They keep your pimples really small. And, like, it keeps your face clear. But if you don't keep up with, you know, when you get pimples, they just get really big. And it just looks ratchet. And, like, I get little skin patches. So, but I didn't pop it, I don't think. I may have messed with it. And that's why it's like that a little bit. But it wouldn't be like that. It would be like this side if I kept up on my acne patches. Unfortunately, I can't afford that right now. I can afford gas money and rent and bills because people ignorant companies.